Hey teachers, this is Kara. Today I'm going to talk to you all about my math center in my first grade classroom. So at each center I have I Can cards. These are the cards the kids will read and I go over at the beginning of the year. And so it tells them exactly what they're going to be doing for the center. And then they have a center template that they have to complete, and they're going to check off which math activity they're going to do. Place value estimation, addition, subtraction, graphing, counting money, and then what activity will you complete next time. They're just going to write what they're going to do next time. So some of the activities that I have in my math center is the spinning wheel. They're going to spin a number, and then they're going to build the number with the teddy bear counters, or they can build the number with the farm animals that I have inside the barn. And then these are baskets that I use for my math rotations. This is the math journal from my math board, and then my independent practice. So those are for my math workshop stations. And the first game I'm going to share with you is the place value on the magnetic board. And so I have a basket of tens, hundreds, tens, and ones, and then they can build a number with the magnetic blocks. And they're going to build a number, and then at the bottom they're going to use a marker, and then they can write the expanded form, or they can write the number that they build on the magnetic board. The next game I'm going to share with you is pattern blocks. They can build a picture with the pattern blocks. They have like 10 different patterns they can build. So that's really fun. And then this is called Big Money. It's a game that I bought off of Amazon, and so they can use the coins and the dollar to make different amounts of money. And then they're going to make a clock. So the clock has the numbers with the different shapes, and then they can make a time on the clock. They're going to weigh different shapes. So I have dinosaur counters, and I have transportation counters, and then they're going to take the scale, and then they can weigh different shapes inside the scale to make them equal on both sides. So I just have different dinosaurs and transportation counters, and then I just put that on the bottom shelf there. And the next game I'm going to share with you is making 10 from the magnetic board. So I have these magnetic little chips. I have green and blue chips, and they can build different ways to make 10, and then they can write the number sentence 3 plus 3 equals 6, and then practice addition and subtraction. And then I have these magnetic shapes that they can build and make different pictures using their magnetic shapes there. That's really fun. And the last game is they're going to weigh different things on the scale. They're going to measure using the cups and the measuring cup, and then they can measure using the measuring tape. And then they can also use the farm animals to weigh different measurements. And that is my math center. I hope you have a great school year.